There we are.
Oh, he came out. Oh, I was hoping to catch him before he popped out all the way. The dark one is a Brahma from Mr. Cleve. And the yellow ones
So he is out.
are probably... Oh, the yellow ones could be from ours, Brahma hen and the Buff Orpington rooster. But he has Buff Orpington hens and a Buff Orpington rooster too. So that big sucker right there that just popped out could be pure Buff Orpington. Wow, look how big he is. Look, chicks are not normally that big fresh out of the egg. Steve, put your hand next to him just so we can see perspective. Man, that's a big chick. Good Lord. Look how big some of these eggs are. I mean, these are extra large or bigger.
This one coming out.
So they should stay in there for several hours until they're completely dry like these are, which hatched earlier today. We're excited. Oh, and the gold little bantam mama outside hatched some of hers too. We can't tell how many yet, but some of them are definitely under her in the nest box, so we're excited about that. Right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Set the temperature down a little bit in the wooden incubator and let these guys sleep in there last night. They were the first two to hatch. And then the two that hatched later yesterday are now dry. And two more hatched during the night. Yay! Right now I'm just kind of showing them that this is good to eat, this stuff right here. This guy from yesterday already knows. The new guys need to know. I think the mama would kind of pick things up and lay them on the ground for them. Cuties. Good morning, guys. Those feathers on their ankles are from the Brahma mamas. And they want to cuddle up to something larger than they are. Sorry, guys. Can't be your mama. You have to cuddle with each other. Drink some water. There's some water. See y'all later. Let's go check out the mama hen outside who hatched some eggs for our bigger chickens. My tadpoles. Oh yeah, that guy has some tiny legs. Oh look, these have legs. Piece of foam floating in there to give them some shade. I guess they eat scum and stuff. We always get them in here every year, a couple times a year, I guess. Tadpoles are baby frogs, by the way. Looks like we had another aerial attack the other day. That's all I can figure. I don't see any signs of forced entry. And a good part of the body was gone. It's my fault though, I should have put some string across the top of this thing. We're not immediately near any trees and stuff, but there are trees all over out here. You know, 80 yards away or more. Let's go check on the mama. Hello. Oh, it came out. All right. Boy, these Americana eggs are never fertilized. Gosh. Those hens just don't let that rooster breed with them, I guess. I can't believe all 3 green ones. No success. Only the Brahma hen eggs hatched with the Buff Orpington rooster. Hey mama, how many do you have in there? Alright, now I'm up here cleaning off the roof. This bee's our roof. Flat with a thick rubber membrane. Well, it might be PVC. It used to have tar and feathers. No, tar and pebbles. And then Grandpa had this put on several years ago. This rubber roof can last, I don't know, like 20 years or more. But we have these downspouts that lead through the overhang, then into the spout down here. There it is. And they get clogged with stuff. And then these are internal atriums. So this goes into the house. And this has a drain that gets clogged up too. This is a gas line, natural gas, that was run, I guess, about 5 years ago because there were problems with the main line that was initially set up in the house. So they just ran it direct with a whole new line. See how these things get clogged? I have this huge old live oak tree, and it's growing over the edge of the roof now, and I didn't realize it was coming out this way so much. I usually try to keep it back off the edge, so I did some trimming with the nippers, the hand pruners, as much as I could. Things about the size of a pencil or smaller, but now I'm going to need the saw to get this back away from the roof. It could possibly puncture the roof, but the main concern is all this debris that clogs up the drains, and then the water stays on the roof and gets heavy. And one time it backed up the downspout and started leaking into the interior wall in the boys' room. Got it, Sim? That wasn't the one I was thinking of, but that'll work. Thank you. The push broom to get all this stuff out. Every once in a while we've had to patch. And these patches are back from when Grandpa was around. But my uncle and I did do a patch over here somewhere not long ago. This is right above the patio. This is the true front door of the house that never gets used. I guess everybody has a front door that they don't really use much. But we patched it there. It was actually leaking water every once in a while into the ceiling of the patio and leaking down. And my aunt noticed it, so we patched it up. Alright, let me trim some of these branches. Move my workspace so that I don't trip. Undercut first.
back saw. These was cutting molding and small boards, not wet branches.
And they keep on hatching. Yay! This one seems like a dud. That's from my co-worker, Mr. Cleve. Probably from big old Brahma. And these are our disappointing Americana hens. They won't let that rooster mate with them. Even the three we had under Goldie Mama outside were duds. These guys are drying up. We'll leave them there a little bit longer. And then they can join these big fellas. What's up, y'all? The first four instead of the final four.